Alright, switch is on. My seat is not quite comfy, but we're gonna live with it. After I have a big old coffee sip. And a rip from this bong. It's fighting. So I gotta win. Hold on. So for those of you who don't remember, last time we left off, we're right outside of, allegedly, the final battle. So this might be a very short Deadly Premonition stream. Alright, we are ready. I click this. I flip this over. Oh, Bix, are you still around, dude? If not, I'll just have to ask him my question later. But I'll forget. We're at the end of Deadly Premonition 2, allegedly. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, have you played the DK DLC yet? Have you fucked around with the Emerald? Have you done the Emerald Splash? What do you think? You like it? Recently, I've been hearing more good things than bad things. When it first came out, I was hearing, like, mostly bad shit. But 20 is still a bit high. Yeah. Still a really fun game mode. I don't need it just yet, but I'm considering it maybe down the line. I'm liking the DK flow I got going on. Especially now that I finally realized you can like hot swap your different styles. You don't have to like deactivate and reactivate. That was a game changer. It's like, wait a minute, we can get real goofy now. So I'm starting to see the potential in the game mode a little bit. Alright, anyway, show you the screen. Deadly Premonition 2 time. No whistle. Apparently people are doing 0 A button press challenge in Mario Kart World. Huh. Yeah, how does that work? The half, they're doing the half press. Like, finish the time trial. 0 A presses. Oh. Okay. Finish the time trial. You got mushrooms you can grind. I've noticed, which I assume this mechanic... well, I can't assume shit. But I've noticed in like the free roam mode, when you run over a coin, you get a little boost. And I know in like the race mode, it just increases like your overall speed. But I've never gone so slow in a race as to notice if the coin gives me a super tiny mini boost like I have in the free roam. You don't understand how half button presses don't count as button presses technically, and it irks me. I don't get it either. Because either the button's pushed or it isn't. Either it's making contact or it's not. Like, there are things that are adaptive, like, was it like the fucking Xbox, like 360 or Xbox One L2 and R2 or whatever? Those were like... Oh, this might be a little loud. Sorry, I was jamming out to DK last time. But, those are like pressure sensitive. Like, they can detect a range of pressure, but fucking... Not the face buttons. We're old! Look at us. Oh, he still gets bone hand? Alright. I never got my prize from the gosh darn hotel. Old Zach.
Come on, my fairy. We need to shoot this big tall man.
Let me in. That's an interesting concept, though. Not using the gas. I might fuck with that. I'm not gonna actually try and do the challenge, but maybe just see how far I can get. So I guess... What the fuck? What did you miss while you were away? Everything. All of the plot of this game occurred in, like, the past, like, 2 or 3 streams, unfortunately. Yeah, like, everything happened. I don't know the last thing you saw, to be honest. It was so long ago. Months of grinding and then immediately when you leave. Yeah, well, I ran out of stuff to do, kind of. And then the ending just showed up, like, right away. I was shooting Crocodile. Yeah, you're fucked, bro. That all of the plot happened. All of the plot occurred. If this is truly the end, the VODs are on YouTube, that's true. But if this is truly the end, I'll try to give a full story recap to the best of my ability. Like, when we talk about this game, because I have... Oh, you missed this. You see... Oh! 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 Oh, no! Forget YouTube exists. Check this, you missed this.
Are you in pain?
Oh, I'm dying. Oh my god!
Do you want...
Let me plug my YouTube. You should like the videos and subscribe. And put cool comments like, haha, I love this video. It's one of my favorites. Put neat comments on my video, like, click here for big boobies, haha, smile. Yeah, oh, look at that, that's a professional plug right there. I should make that a command. After I pick up these delicious things. Ew! She's never gone ha-ha before. And she has a southern accent, I haven't noticed that.
Ah, curse you! Ah, curse you! Francis Zach Morgan.
Oh my goodness. Let me know if the game's still loud. Those are your favorite comments? They're good comments. Wow, okay, what? Wow, what? What'd I do?
What I do, man? What I do?
Oh my goodness. These guys are almost cute. Oh, the little lock is like little pinchies. Alright, I'm gonna guess the audio balance is fine, because no one said anything. I'll leave it alone. It's kinda loud, but only when things start to be loud. I don't think I have a way to equalize the audio. Definitely not in that menu, and that's not a real menu. And though I think those are the only two menus I got. Just turn it down a bit. I'm lost in the menus again. Yeah, see, I don't really have... I have redo the dungeons, which I guess I could have did. YouTube chat saying audio is good. Oh, look at YouTube chat popping off. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta read two chats to get the full context of some of these messages now. That's fucked up. I actually have to look at the YouTube chat. Cannot hear you speak when you're shooting. I'll turn it down a little bit. There. Now it feels like it's too quiet. Maybe I'll just time my words between the bullets. Try not to speak and shoot at the same time. Like a Neanderthal. Look at all these fantastic items. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so loud. Oh, he's so loud. I'm gonna interrupt myself like I'm a bad PS2 cutscene. And just in the middle of... It's like GTA. You know, like when you like crash the car in GTA while the dude in the passenger seat's trying to tell you about like the fucking mission. And he's like, we gotta go and shoot this mafia guy because he's a real big Well, what are you doing? Calm down. Anyway, we gotta go and shoot this mafia guy because he's a real big asshole and I hate it. Whoa, calm down, man. Anyway, we gotta shoot this mafia guy. I love when games do that. Nightbot, what the hell? Look at all those crabs, man. I love crabs. Crabs is so cool. There's a second chat, Mr. President. There is a second chant. Chant? Chat. I guess there is a chant. Whoa. Insensitive. Yeah, you can't say that anymore. Crab is delicious. I used to have little fiddler crabs as pets. But then one night I got real hungry. Would you eat me if I was a crab? It's like, would you still love me if I was a worm? Streamer, would you eat me if I was a crab? That sounds kind of fucked up when you put streamer in front of it, actually. Do fiddler crabs have enough meat on them, even? Well, I had, like, 2 of them. I didn't have just one. Like potato chip, right? You can't have just one. You gotta have at least 2 fiddler crab. Alright, I think that was just a little bonus surprise room. Oh my god, I'm lost. Lost. I look away at chat. Ooh! Oh, he's moving too much. Oh, I learned this while you were gone, Rose. Ah, he turned around. Oh, damn it. If you shoot him in the Achilles heel, that's his weak point, and I think that's really smart and cool. Alright, I hope I'm not missing nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh, what the hell? I should have looked up. No, don't curse me. Die. I need to talk to you about your YouTube channel at some point, not tonight, because it's doing something weird on my end for your videos. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I haven't looked at them. I put them there and never look at them again. Ow! Because I'm far too ashamed. So I wouldn't know. Gamers don't look up, so true. The enemies usually come out of the ground. Like, see? They've never fallen out of the sky before. Uh-oh.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
She kind of sounds like...
Ah, curse.
Well, oh my god, I thought she was making all kinds of noises. It was that guy. But man, she was really angry about getting shot. Open door. Uh-oh. Not again! Oh, she was up there too. I saw it that time. Oh! Awesome. Is it boss time? Final boss? Oh, not yet. Is that Frogus? Frogus on wall? Oh my goodness, they're so big! What? They're so big. Why would you do that? They're so big. I would never. If I saw a Frogus so huge and so large, I would never do such a thing upon his body. Most certainly not. But I would pet him and touch his tummy. You just talked about eating fiddler crabs like a monster? Yeah, that was funny because that didn't happen. This happened to these frogs. This actually happened to these frogs. I see them there upon the wall. My fiddler crabs died because I was young and stupid and ill-equipped to take care of such creatures. These frogs are being murdered for their succulent leggy meat. And I will not stand for it. However, if I was somewhere where they were being served and they were offered upon me, I would give one a try. You've had frog legs? They're not good? I had frog legs too. I thought they were okay. They straight up, to me, taste like you took a chicken and you dunked it in fish water. It's like shitty rubber chicken. Nah, I don't. If they were rubbery, I'm gonna say they were cooked wrong because the ones I had were very tender. So I'm gonna say that's on how they were prepared, because the ones I had were quite tender. But I will say they did straight up taste like you took chicken and dumped it in like fish water and like let it like you marinated it in fish water, which is about as good as it sounds. But I didn't think it was bad because I kind of like fish. What did I just say? Railing against what I say to only say exactly that. No, there's a difference. There's a difference because I didn't ask for that frogeth to be killed. However, If anyone should enjoy its succulent meats, it's me who loves it so much. You know, so... Because I understand the value of that creature, therefore I deserve to eat it. Let me make the distinction clear. If someone said, hey, you want me to go kill a frog for you so you can eat it, I'd say no. I do not want that.
Ah, curse.
I was looking at chat, that's why I didn't notice that one, because she was there clear as day on the restream. Oh, there's one up ahead. Look, we actually see one. But if I was at a place and the frog was already prepared, I wouldn't say no. Because it's there already. But I also would never order it at a restaurant, because this is... I don't know. If they got frog leg, they got something better than frog leg, you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking, and I didn't want to say it when I had the realization, but that's what I'm thinking. Oh, shit. That's my moment. Oh, he turned around. I had to reload. No, I definitely heard that too. Once I realized that it had a southern accent, I was like, wait a minute. It sounds like small child. Look at these little guys. Oh, they're gone. I was gonna say, it's like the little Skyrim crab and Dwemer armor that they give you now. Because they want you to use a creation club and pretend like they made that stuff.
Ah, curse.
You hate how it cuts out when you shoot them? What's that sound like? Yeah, it was the joke I was trying to make earlier. That you do something, you just interrupt the voice lines. I'm lost now, because I'm looking at chat too much. It's your fault. And oh shit! And your fault. Perish. Your fault. Oh my goodness. Oh! Yeah, what word do you think that she's about to say? Oh no, I gotta reload again! What a horrible, horrible day. Every time I'm about to show off the new weak point I found. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you fall down. Or that is what it sounds like. That's not what she says. But that is what it sounds like. Show me your little foot. Ah, shit. Alright, I gotta just shoot you. I'm sorry, I gotta just shoot you. Cause you got the explosive crabs. Vole? Yeah, she likes a little creature. I'd have a mole as a pet. I think a little mole would be awesome. That door has crabs. Yeah, don't... Someone else can open that one for me. Rez can open that door for me. That's what mods do, right? What kind of mole? I like the kind in my backyard. I'd have him as a little pet. I don't know if I currently have a mole in my backyard, but that kind of mole. Like a backyard mole, I'd have that kind. Why not this door? Ah! 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 Oh my goodness, I need to heal. My cool gamer clip-on light that clips onto my monitor is right above the health bar. So it's kinda out of my field of vision, so I'm not aware of what my health is at. Thank you for the suit. I don't have emotes to describe my disgust at your suggestion of me opening the door. You know what? That's a good mod response. So true, so true. Come on, let me shoot you in the little tendon. I want to shoot you in the tendon! Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, wait, Prime. Oh, fuck. Alright. Down he goes. Oh. Oh, we got him. We got him. Uh-oh. Happy Cocktober. It do be Cocktober. And that Steam sale's going on. And I don't really have any games I want right now. Pull. Surely. Release! You don't do that. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm like, why are you grabbing your shoulder? Is it because you're old? And I'm like, oh wait, no. It's that health thing I was just talking about. You do have an emote for that. Yeah, look at him. He's quite upset. I feel like a medium bandage will take care of most of that. YouTube chat's been bombed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this is happening. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this is happening right now. Oh my god. In my own chat, you know, you always see this shit in other people's chats, and you're like, at least it's not happening to me. But now it's happened. Now it's happened, damn it. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for the engagement. Do you feel engaged? You guys look engaged in there. Are you engaged? You need to finish the games on your backlog before you buy new ones. It just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. You buy games and you're like, yeah, I'll play that. And then you don't. And then more games come out and you're like, I don't need these yet. And then later they go, oh, I'm talking! How dare you? What's weird is when she shouts that, usually it's during an attack. So I don't know why she also shouts it when she dies sometimes. Alright, hold on.
Are you in pain?
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to die? Hurts, don't it? There's no...
What the fuck?
Are you in pain?
A little bit. Ow!
Do you want to die?
No.
Hurts, don't it? There's nothing here. Ah, curse. Void.
Void was the answer. I don't think I can shoot this, right? Nah, I just gotta run from it. Void. Yeah, it's so dumb, I know. I had the same experience you did, where I just kept hearing Void! And I'm also a degenerate. Stop it, this doesn't scare me, I just don't look up. But then it's a void, and it's like, oh. Oh, you're back again. Oops, I have no accuracy back here. Why are they I don't know. The other guys are kind of like... I think it's all like Mardi Gras shit, man. I think it's all like Mardi Gras shit. Because like the other guys kind of look like creepy jestermen a little bit. They got like these like Mardi Gras kind of colors. So I'm going with like it's like a Mardi Gras kind of theme with the new enemies here. Are we in New Orleans? We're like right outside of New Orleans, yeah. We're in a small town outside of New Orleans. Who says New Orleans? Silly people do, that's who. Could have fooled you with the basic town vibe. Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna talk about this game when I'm done. And I'm in a conflicted state with it at the moment. And it might require me to play it a second time. Because I feel like my... Can you let go? I feel like my opinion of... I almost called it Twin Peaks. Of the first Deadly Premonition also changed quite a bit upon my second playthrough. But we'll save that for later.
Ah, curse.
Alright, I need to heal. Big one? That's too much. Oh, bum, 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 bum. Okay, that's a little circle. Ooh. Alright, see these guys? They're kind of like creepy Mardi Gras clowns. And these ladies also have costumes and like the beads.
Are you in pain?
And like no heart, I guess. Which I think is a great like enemy design like theme. I think that's really cool actually. I like that quite a bit. Also, it's like the Scissor Man from Clock Tower.
Are you in?
Oh, look at that! See? Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh! Oh! 8 damage. She was 8 damage shy of dying. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you gotta spam more to take number 1. You guys keep fighting for first. I like that YouTube chat is ranked. I kinda wish Twitch chat had that too. I can't believe YouTube is competitive chat. That's crazy. This is Twitch chat is open chat. YouTube is competitive chat. Oh, look, I see the little reaction spam. I don't think that helps. YouTube PvP chat. Oh my goodness. Good lord, some of these emotes. I like Deadly Premonition as much as the next guy, but good gravy. Bonk? What, for saying good gravy? I can say that. I'm allowed to say that. Oh, secret passage. Damn it, no reward. Gravy is good? I can't think of a bad gravy. Ah, look at that. That's good emote spam. I love that shit. Oh, wait! Rez, we also learned this while you were gone. Oh, I can't skateboard here. No! I just learned I could skateboard in dungeons. Maybe because this one's inside. The dungeon where I was skateboarding was outside. So... it might be an indoor-outdoor thing. Fuck, I thought it was a dungeon thing. It also might be because we're old. And that would be kind of sad. Doing tricks? I don't think we could do tricks. I think we could just basically just skateboard around. And like... well, I guess we could do tricks, because I was hitting... no, I forgot to hit enemies. So maybe we can't. I don't know. That was... but I learned tricks that allow me to attack larger creatures. I styled on a gator so bad I killed him. So... you know, while we're talking about pros and cons of Deadly Premonition 2... I can't move this to the side. That's definitely a pro. Good quote. Thank you. Alright, item. Hey, item for doing something! This is new. This hasn't happened. Oh, it's just... Ah, fuck. Not item. No! Not an item at all! Damn it! Just when I thought this game was giving me something I've been craving. Like, a reward for exploring. Not the case. No, 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 no! He really likes to hold on to this. It's a save room over here? I expect too much? No, that's progress. I don't want that. Ah, this is the little sanctuary kind of. Well, a vending machine. A sanctuary to some. I guess we've seen everything in here. I expect too much. I don't. I don't think I do. What was the point of all of that? For the vending machine? All of that for a vending machine? That's not quite... Unless there's something, like, secret in there, and maybe I should have looked at it, but... You know what? Let's go take a look. Just in case. Nope. Nope, just drinks. Just the same old shit. You know what? Do I want more items? We got a good amount of bullets. How much? We're maxed out? What are we so full of? Oh, I guess bullets, huh? You know what? It might be good to have antidote. Sleeping bag, I do not need. Sunscreen, I will not need. Am I hungry? It's snacky break time, York. Maybe. Nope, you're not hungry or sleepy. So, I'm gonna put those away, because you don't need those. I'll keep, you know, I'm gonna keep one coffee, because I know you love it, and cigarette, why not? And the lollipop, because that's a classic. Alright, so 8 spots. 3 of those. 1 more of these. 2 of these, and 1 of those. And a spot to grow on. Fantastic. I'm too fast. Haha, I'm too fast. I shot you in the ass. Get him. Die. You keep trying to say autumn at work and almost saying autism. It's a problem. 'Tis the season. Autism's my favorite season. Like when the leaves change. Those dummies were just standing next to barrels. You're too slow. I'm too fast for you. Oh! Oops. How do I schmack again? There we go. Oh, oh. No. Alright. Oh! Look at that lock. Oh my goodness, it's gonna explode. Stop. Oh no! Oh Jesus, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. These guys hurt. What a great song.
You're powerless.
Oh, oops. Maybe not yet. Double check, what's back here? Is this where I came from? I don't know. This map does not help. I believe it is. Okay, this is where we started. Man, I sure would like to use my skateboard right about now. Alright, so this way. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Punch. Oh, that was a triple. This is a good little item room. This is something. You know what? Can't be mad about this. Alright, well, it's giving me shit items, so that's not great. Okay, yeah, no, that was all ass. Never mind. Alright. I think when we all run. Nope, we're not all done here. We ran away. Boop. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, just the same. There's like weird crafting materials in this game, yet all these crates keep giving me coffees and antidotes and bandages. Oh my goodness. Oh, ooh, that hurt. And I have a cold. Chills and cold. Camping outside may cause you to get chills or catch a cold. This has never happened to me before. Oh my goodness. Oh. Come on. There we go. Catching a cold in a video game?
Are you?
Yeah, she makes me sick. Oh. Double smack. What a good song. Oh. No, I had to reload. Oh, these guys I'm not afraid of. Excuse me. Said excuse me.
Curse.
Reload time, sure. Why not? Oh. Easy. You got a dash? Alrighty, Ari, you have yourself a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, big boy. Haha. Yeah, shoot his leggies, his weak point. Uh-oh. Oh, we're here. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. Box is full. Coal to be gone. You know what? So it shall. Yeah. And this. And another one. Go into our toolbox. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ. 601 bullets. Okay, I think we're good. One more of those. What do we have? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. One more. One more. Eat that. Why not? And this is we're gonna have our coffee and our cigarette. Put those all away. Save. If this is the final boss fight area, I think usually they give us items. Can I drink my I don't know if I can even really drink my coffee. Give me... No, not black coffee. He likes with milk. 60. We have 60 coffees. How useful they have been. Put away. So many antidotes. Put away this one. Cigarette. We don't even have the heavy cigarette. Give me one of those. Alright, yeah. Use these. I guess there's no ceremony to it. We have to make the ceremony. What order? I think we have coffee. Yeah, coffee. Then lollipop. Then cigarette. Oh, I can't actually have the cigarette. Never mind. Alright. Oh, shit. Well, we're doing it. Whatever it is, we're doing it.
I can feel it, York. There's something in this room.
Whoa. There's a lot of stuff in this room.
What do you say we gather up some puzzle pieces for old time's sake?
Whoa. I gotta say, I like that the York-Zack split personality is straight up just the same guy twice. That's pretty cool. Oh. Look at that. Massive. Alright. I guess I use my vision. None of this.
An artificial heart-lung machine. And this tank's filled with some sort of liquid.
I'm assuming that's the same shit that the lady had.
If it isn't frozen at this temperature, it must be a non-freezing liquid. What was he using this for? It couldn't be cryonics. Did he replace Lisa's bodily fluids with this stuff?
Oh.
It's absolutely insane.
Man's got big beefy shoulders.
Why? Why did you die? Please. Please.
Oh, am I running into stuff? What is that noise? This guy?
So it really was you, Avery.
Guess so.
I finally found the 10-foot-tall giant. Lena once said that the red soul could enhance people's unique characteristics. In your case, it must have enhanced your physical characteristics.
Isn't that the guy from the graveyard? No, this is the tall guy from the factory. The guy from the graveyard, he might be an alien, he might be crazy. That's what we learned from that. And he's not plot relevant whatsoever. He just has his own little side quest thing of all those photos, and we did that, and he gave us 10 more inventory space.
Personally, though, I don't think enhance is the right word here. This is simply a physical mutation caused by a drug overdose.
This juice
Delicious juice.
came from that powder.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep.
Gave me strength. I'll put it in Lisa's body. Yup. So Lisa stay pretty forever.
I guess we don't know what Lise sounds like. That could, the weird ladies, that could be Lisa's voice, for all we know. Or they might be completely unrelated.
I'll make Lisa pretty. Yup. I'll spread her out all neat and protect her.
What the hell?
Lise Clarkson, the first victim of the Lucari case. I never thought she'd remain trapped in ice for 14 whole years. Hey, York, why didn't we work harder to find her?
We had a lot of shit going on, man. We were following the red seeds, man. The red seeds.
I regret it from the bottom of my heart now.
Lise, so pretty. I'll protect you forever. Yup.
Yup.
Lise smiled. She's smiling at me. Yup. Lisa's smiling. She's smiling. No one ever comes here. Yup. I can hide Lisa here. This is for your sake, Lisa, so I can protect you. Yup.
Avery trapped Lise here in that massive block of ice. He made his own personal altar that no one would ever find. And that liquid must be the solution that Sang Rouge is made from. He used that to keep her body from decomposing.
Red seeds.
Red seeds. I knew it, York. Our battle began the moment we first visited this town. A trail of seeds.
Hmm. Well,
This is beyond freezer burn. The meat's all shriveled up. Forgotten gator bones. All the way down here, Katrina still found a way to make her mark.
is this? Oh, oops.
Were these frozen oysters? Hard to tell now. After the hurricane, no one entered this warehouse for a long time.
Yeah. Ew, and this stuff's all ew. Huh. Who knows?
A giant bathtub? No. This is a container for unloading crawfish. He must have used this to freeze Lisa's body in ice. Why didn't I figure this out sooner?
I was gonna say, like, if Katrina hit, like, the power would have went out, right? So all the shit would have gotten warm, like Lisa's body. However, I guess the whole red seeds thing is what kept her from decomposing, so it's fine.
One of the key ingredients to Cajun cuisine. Utterly wasted. I should have taken a couple of boxes home with me when I first came here.
Boxes of what? Those andouille sausages?
What are these huge crab legs doing here?
Oh, what?
Or are they shrimp legs? Not that it matters.
What do you mean
We
shrimp?
need to find Patricia.
I ain't seen no shrimp that big.
The Holy Trinity paste. Somehow this lone box is completely undamaged. Is there divine power at play here? Somehow I doubt it. I've had enough of those fairy tales.
Says the man with a literal fairy friend.
The seeds lead this way. This is where the final secret is hidden.
A final secret.
Yeah, I know, York. Aaliyah and Simon would never be able to reach the other world through their mundane investigation.
So true.
That's why we need to close this case.
Yeah.
He's got a strong grip. Strong enough to crush a steel door.
Yeah, me too.
This must be the entrance to the Smarty Pants scientist's lab.
Wish York always talked like that. Guess I could have saved again, but... Oh, we gotta reload. Hold on. Got him. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, they're okay. Ow!
I'll show you.
Ow! You don't scare me. Alright, where? On the ceiling? No. In these boxes? I'm hearing, but I ain't seeing. Oh well. Oh, there you are. Ow! Alright, now we can go this way. Run around, piss everyone off. Oh. Alright, tree back here. That guy. 20.
Do you want to die?
Got him. One more. There's so many. Okay, they're gone. They're not my problem anymore. See, they're fine. Not those ones, they're jerks. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, those ones are okay. Oh, those ones are not, though. Ooh. Got him. I miss York being like, nice. Good shot. While murdering people. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, a couple survived. Look at that. Oh. You get there. Oh, reload time. What?
I'll show
Just stop. Yeah, I'm trying to find parallels between like these guys and like people in the game, right? And I don't know, she might be like Lise, maybe. And like this guy's big and tall, he might be like Avery, perhaps. But the little snippy man, I don't know who he would be. So that doesn't work. Oh my goodness. Hold on. You mind? I'm paralyzed now? Not that paralyzed, I guess. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. No one on the ceiling. This place is gonna have enemies, surely. No? Ooh, okay, they gave me this. Alright, now it's serious. Now it's serious, okay. A medium will fill me up? Alrighty. Oh, no, it leaves me 3 shy? That's amazing. I think we're just gonna send it. It is what it is. Alrighty. Oh, there he is! Oh shit. Reload. Good thing we noticed that. What is this? This one has a wig. Hey buddy. How you doing? Can I look over this side? Little Clarkson oil barrels. Can I look down here? Over this side? Oh, nope.
Avery Smith. After all this time, I found my way back to you. Back to the truth about just how special Lise was to you. They mentioned you so many times. Mrs. Carpenter, Alexis. But I didn't catch on. I completely glossed over the monstrous karma you've accumulated. You met the goddess together with Professor R's red soul. And you obeyed them, just as the goddess ordered. But then, the goddess died. You lost everything, and you went out of control. So, Professor R decided to give you something special. Lisa's body. You didn't steal the body. She gave it to you, didn't she?
There is no Lise, my goddess. No goddess, no Lise. So sad. Hate being alone. Makes me sad. I'm Patricia. Patricia. Yup. I still got Patricia. Lise and Patricia. So alike. I ain't alone. Yup. The goddess is still with me.
Handgun.
Where's Patricia? It's not too late for you, Avery. Turn yourself in. Stop now, and I'll even testify for you. That's right. It's not your fault.
Not my fault!
Yes. You were just being used.
I was used? No! No one used me! I'm the Guardian! I gotta protect the goddess!
Oh, now he's juicing more.
She's mine!
Boss time. Oh my goodness. We fist fighting? Oh, okay. Whoa!
Gonna crush your bones!
I gotta dodge. Oh, there we go. He doesn't like that. Oh, I can't dodge in the middle of the reload. He doesn't do a lot of damage, though, at least not yet.
Patricia's my new goddess! My new lease!
Ooh.
New goddess! Give me power! Now you die!
Whoa.
Meanie!
Gotta reload, hold on. Oh.
What happened? I'm not a smarty pants, so I don't know.
Yeah, secret area.
Patricia.
Oh, red tree. Oh. Ah, yeah, his little baby. This little baby creature kind of reminds me of Dot Heck a little bit. Whoa. What the heck? Child? I have to fight a child?
So that's your new altar. Sorry, but that religion won't last much longer. Patricia's coming with me.
I have to fight a giant child. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. What the hell? Wait a minute, this is the best game ever. Can you believe this? Maybe I need to shoot the little thing when his hand isn't covering it. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Come on. Now what are you doing? Hey! Don't you walk away from me, young man. Oh my god! Come on. Ooh.
That hurts. Owie.
Whoa, whoa! Oh! That's okay, I'm winning this. Wow, that's a lot of noise.
Stop it. I ain't bad. I don't want to
Red tree! Walk forward moment. His shaky legs. Look how shaky they are. Do you see that? Knees weak, arms heavy, mom spaghetti. On a pile on the floor already. There it is.
Patricia, you've become such
Oh
a
my
beautiful
goodness.
young woman.
We've been surrounded.
Defense, thank you for the raid. We are literally right at the end of Deadly Premonition 2. Like, major spoiler, I guess. Oh, you're playing Outlast? Like the Outlast? Hell yeah. Like the Outlast, OG Outlast. That's awesome. I've been thinking about doing that one. Oh my goodness, no!
Why are you here?
Why are you speaking psychic?
I didn't ask you to come here. What do you think you're doing?
I'm...
Holds up? Hell yeah.
Trying to act like some big hero?
No.
Yeah?
You never change.
Why's she being
Always
mean?
butting into people's problems. You wouldn't even let me die back then.
What the hell?
Do you know how much pain I had to suffer because of you? Thanks to you, I had to live out 14 more years in hell.
But...
Who do you think you are anyway? You should have just let me die.
You have to eat, so you'll be
Never
lurking? All good,
do
man.
that.
Get your
I
grub
could never
on.
just stand there and let you die. Never. Never.
Well, you should have.
But...
You should have just let me die. Just like you did with all the others. You let them all die.
Stop. Stop it.
No, I won't. You built up such a towering mountain of corpses.
No.
Yes, you did. You're possessed by death.
No. I'm not. I did it for the sake of justice.
Is that why you let her die? For the sake of justice?
Don't say it. Please. Whatever you do, just don't say her name.
Emily Wyatt.
No!
Emily Wyatt.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I couldn't protect her. Yet I survived. I lived on to accomplish nothing. Damn it, York. Please. Just take me. Take me to the other side. York?
No, it's me, Zack.
Kaysen.
Oh, don't give me that look, Zack. I'm awful sorry I'm not York. But I can still save you. I could even take you over to the other side, if that's what you really want. Come on, give me your hand, old buddy. I'll lead you to where you need to go. Just like a lighthouse that guides ships through the dark, abyssal night.
Ooh, I have literally no other option? What if I wait it out? I don't believe in this. I refuse. Not Forrest Kaysen. I will say, though, I'm interested right now. In this moment, I'm interested. It's like Alan Wake. You're right, Nightbot. This is kind of like Alan Wake. What if we just sat here for hours? Clowns, well, that's the real challenge, you know? You either accept the help of Forrest Kaysen, which we don't want to do, or, you know, we wait it out. And maybe that takes hours. Dolly, howdy, hello, welcome. You're right on time for what I presume to be the end of the game. The super secret badge challenge, exactly. I never noticed his little mole under his nose. His little beauty mark there. How handsome. You wait here for 15 hours, you get the super secret ending? That's what I'm saying. Oh, hot dog daddy. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you doing? Stubby little fingers? He's a thick boy. He's got big hands, big sausage hands. This might be the real challenge. Very no sunscreen? He's a real American farmer. He don't use no sunscreen. I have no choice. I gotta hit the button. Oh, we're in the red room. Uh-oh. I knew that would make him evil. Red tree and soup. When I wheel tomorrow, Dolly. Oh. Oh my god. Was this bad ending?
Oh, welcome, Zack, to the red.
The red world,
You've
alright.
become such a fine monster. Lena and George could never hold a candle to you. They really disappointed me, you know? Especially Lena. I can't believe she actually tried to...
Oh, what the hell? What was that about? Oh, I guess I was walking forward and
Stop
didn't
right there.
notice. Oh, can she see the red world now? I pressed the button.
Is that
It was
you,
telling me
Morgan?
to. He's so sad.
Don't move another muscle. Francis Zack Morgan, your story, your reasoning, I accept most of it. So just put your hands down and give it up. I'll take it from here.
Yeah. Oh. She ain't half bad. She can't see this world, but she still managed to find her way here using nothing but her nose. She's like a genius pianist who can play Chopin without looking at any sheet music. She's got potential. Isn't that right, Zach? Ooh, I just got a nugget of an idea. I know the perfect way to use her.
Inspection start. It's timed.
In my way.
Okay.
Smells good. Smells so good.
He likes that shit. Go back.
Cold pillar.
Huh?
What is this? Crawdaddy.
Crawdaddy.
Craw.
We're running out of time.
So many pieces.
Is that Mountain Dew Code Red?
Wrong.
The best kind. Okay, I don't have time for this trash. Yep.
Pig. Fat. Pig.
Oh my god.
Hate. Pig.
Good gravy. Alright, 30 seconds. They're running out of time. Got it. Okay, inspection complete. Oh shit, there was something above me. Oh wow. We were almost out of time.
Stop! Get away from her!
Okay, well, if she wasn't a jerk, York would be fine right now. Oh.
You're Zach? Special Agent Zach?
Don't pretend to be nice now.
You came to save me, didn't you?
Hey, Patricia. You've grown so much. Did you change your hair color? It looks great on you. Good. Good. Looks like I made it.
Zach!
Trisha. I don't have much time left. I'm just glad I got to see how much you've grown before it all ends.
What are you saying? Don't be stupid.
Don't worry. When I die, so will this tragedy. I always knew it would. He and I are two sides of the same coin. We've always been one in the same. If I disappear, so will he. You don't need to worry. Patricia, you can be happy now.
No, you're not allowed to do that. The contract's still in effect. Here, look at this. I promise to protect you from all the evil in our world. You need to uphold the contract. Zack, you saved my life. You're the only reason I'm alive right now. That one time when I wouldn't stop crying, remember what you said? Our world is filled with pain. Evil, violence, betrayal, jealousy, lies. Unseen despair is always waiting for a chance to paralyze us. Sometimes you might feel like you'd be better off dead. But you can't give up. Never forget, your life is your own. Those words freed me from the chains of my destiny. If it weren't for you, I would have died a long time ago. Please, Zack, I still need this contract. Please keep protecting me.
Morgan! Get away from her!
Oh, god damn it.
Wait, you're misunderstanding.
Get away before I count to 3, or I'll shoot! 1!
No! Listen to me!
2! 3!
No!
That's a cool trigger. Bang. The bullet reflects off of the necklace. What a dumb girl. There it goes, I told you! Oh, magic! I didn't know magic would be involved.
Can't be. Is this a miracle? Oh, God.
Oh, it's York.
I don't even know what to say.
York powers activate.
You've become quite the crybaby since I last saw you, Zack. Hi there. Good to see you again, Patty.
Who are you?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Oh, nice, he's
That's what
hot
everyone
again.
calls me.
Woohoo, good ending.
Agent York? You're with the FBI? Just like Zack?
Yes, that's right. I'm Zack, and Zack is me.
He's like, haha. They look so silly next to each other.
I've always known about you two. Just what are you?
We're your old friends, Patty. Now and forever.
And then he kisses himself. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Heterochromia! Wait a minute. Oh, wait. No, wrong pause. Pause! This is crazy. He's gone like Super Saiyan. He's now he's got homophobia in his eyes. That's right. That's why we hate Forrest Kaysen. Rock music, shit's getting real. This is crazy. He's fused. He fused with himself to become more than himself. He's done the fusion dance. Yeah, he kissed and fused. Oh my goodness. Alright. We kill Kaysen here. Oh, I thought it crashed. The contract! Oh my goodness.
Patricia Clarkson, I'm here to save you.
Ooh, ow, ooh, mamma mia. Oh, I'm poisoned too. Holy moly, wait a minute. Alright, uh-oh. I can only do that one more time. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, oops. Get me out of there. Ooh, we got him square in the wiener. Alright, quick time event.
Aim carefully. Aim carefully.
Execution!
Oh my gosh. He's like a little bird man.
Resistance is futile. Your fate is sealed.
Oh my goodness.
How? Oh, my power.
So cool. I love the use of like the whistle song in the game. Uh-oh. Kaysen's having an acid trip. I've had that happen. I know what that felt like. Oh, is he dead? He became an eyeball. Why are we killing Peter Griffin? He's just the bad guy. He's the red tree man. He's spreading his treeman everywhere.
Zach! Hey, Zach! Wake up!
Are we unfused?
Zach, no! You can't die here! Please, Zach! York, please! Save Zach! I know you can save him!
Death is inevitable, Patricia. It descends upon us all equally. All life dies in the end, and no one can change that.
But we're finally together again! This isn't fair! Come on! Fulfill the contract!
Sorry, but this is an extenuating circumstance.
Then sign a new one with me! This contract isn't valid anymore. Now, I'm going to protect you from all the evil in the world, and I plan on keeping my promise. So you're not allowed to die before I do! Go on! Sign the contract! Come on, sign it! Now!
Are you sure you're prepared for everything that entails? You can only break the rules once. Listen to me, Patricia. When Zach wakes up, I want you to tell him something. This is our final farewell. Thank you so much for all you've done. Over all those years, you never forgot about me, did you? It's been so long since we've seen each other, but I know you always kept me in your heart. That's what kept me alive. I owe it all to you, Zach. Thank you. And goodbye.
So much about this is weird. Oh, he's okay.
Thank you. Thank you, York. Thank you. Thank you.
He who fights with monsters should see to it that he himself does not become a monster. And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you.
So fucking deep. He needs some milk, we'll give him some milk. What the hell? Oh.
Milk.
There you go. He's all better now, thank you.
Much blood was shed, and many precious lives were lost. Avery Smith was indicted on 11 charges, including kidnapping Patricia Clarkson, illegally disposing of Lise Clarkson's corpse, and distributing the illegal substance known as Sang Rouge. He's currently serving a term of 381 years at a state prison in Angola, Louisiana.
Oh, they finally having a funeral.
His first
yet
possible
Lise.
scheduled review for parole could happen in 127 years at the earliest. Aaliyah Davis's assistance in solving the case was officially acknowledged, and she was transferred to the DC HQ.
Whoa.
Thanks to Boston Chief Robert Abraham's support, she was officially allowed to join the Sang Rouge Investigative Task Force.
Oh, is that like the Blue Rose?
Later, it was reported that her younger brother began to show small signs of recovery from his addiction. Simon Jones was finally freed from his mission to monitor a certain ex-agent and returned to the Boston branch. He was given a brand new computer and put back on data analysis, but never worked another big case.
Oh, go on. All right.
Instead, he spends most of his time at the office doing Sudoku.
Okay, I'm glad he got a good ending.
And so, after 14 long years, the curtain on this gruesome case was finally closed. Lucare still suffers from the aftermath of the plan set into motion by Professor R, aka Helena Doman.
What is this song?
She was clearly smart enough to restore the Clarksons' empire on her own, yet she never tried to. The true reason behind her tragic downfall remains shrouded in mystery. A person's life can be greatly affected by the tiniest of anomalies, such as buttoning the wrong shirt button. Just like how this genius, who once inspired great expectations, went on to become infamous as one of the South's most inhuman criminals. And now, after a very long time, life is finally starting to return to Lucare.
That's it? Well, York sounds like he could have been the narrator of the Twilight Zone. Yeah. The whole that whole thing was weird, huh? Rez, I know you said earlier, like, missing most of the game, you feel like this shit kind of came out of nowhere. That's still kind of the case. Even with the rest of the... Like, the main story of this is, like, super fucking short. Can I explain everything that just happened in Dragon Ball Z terms? Let me think about it. Hold on. I like this challenge. Alright, so basically, Goku and his twin brother that lives inside him, Broku, get their car stolen on the way to New Orleans and decide to use a skateboard. On their way to Dragon Ball New Orleans, they happen upon the Frieza Empire in the midst of fucking imploding because one of the high up Frieza members was just fucking murdered, right? So Goku and Broku are trying to figure out who murdered Frieza soldier number 12. In the process of this, we hang out with a small child girl. There's no small child. We're just gonna call her Krillin, okay? So we're hanging out with Krillin. And then we find out that Frieza's brother Cooler is now a trans woman. And Cooler had sex with Frieza, who is a girl in this scenario, I guess. And they are, having had sex with their sibling, produced Krillin. Krillin is the child of Frieza Empire incest. This is horrible. And so, Cooler, who's now a trans woman, wants to kill the rest of the Frieza Empire because she feels the Frieza Empire is fucking cursed. Thank you for the quote. And Cooler like basically does it, but Krillin's adopted dad, Hercule, is also in on the Frieza Empire murder scheme because Cooler said, hey, you know, once I destroy the Frieza Empire, you can rule this small town outside of New Orleans. And he was like, hell yeah. But then, right before Hercule's about to murder his adoptive daughter Krillin, Krillin goes, you know what? You should just kill me, Dad. You should just do that. I'm bad, my family's bad, my bloodline's bad. You should just kill me, Dad. And Hercule goes, wait a minute. I don't want to do that anymore. And so Hercule dies instead, which foils Cooler's plan, but at this point Cooler's also dead, because Cooler blew herself up as well as her dad, King Cold, because that's their dad, right? We gotta go back to Dragon Ball lore for a second. King Cold is the dad of Frieza and Cooler. She blows everyone up, right? They all blow up, ba-boom, Spirit Bomb style. Anyway, we do all that, and we're like, once again, the day is saved. Goku and Broku then go on to do Deadly Premonition 1, and then get a whole bunch of mental disorders. And cancer. Years later, this other lady is investigating the case of Goku and Broku in New Orleans, and says, this shit's kind of fucked up. I think Goku has just been murdering these people. But eventually, through a bunch of bullshit, we convince her that that is not the case. And we then, like, kick her ass and handcuff her so we can run away back to New Orleans and try to save Krillin, because we know Krillin's in danger, and we now know fucking Broly is actually the bad guy for some reason, because he's obsessed with Frieza Soldier number 12 that died at the beginning of the game. And is now obsessed with Krillin because Krillin reminds him of Frieza Soldier number 12. So we go back to New Orleans. We fight Dead 2E Premonition. That's what it should have been called. Alright, we're gonna pause for post-credit scene just in case there is one. Because we're now basically up to today's stream, which you just saw. Hello? Hello? Oh! Oh, he looks good.
I stole this from Professor R's lab.
The rare plants.
I figured you would.
I've read through it dozens of times, but it still doesn't make sense to me. I mean, at some point her plan started to collapse, right? Otherwise, I probably would have been killed early on. But here I am,
Monroeville.
alive and breathing. And the stalker who harassed me for years has been arrested too. Not only that, but now I have a brand new life waiting for me as heir to the Clarkson Empire. Both Lucare and the Clarkson's industries are finally showing signs of recovering. It's just hard for me to believe that this all went according to her plan.
Yes, I understand how you feel. No matter how you look at it, things couldn't possibly have ended up perfectly in accordance with her plan.
How can you be sure of that?
You earned a new life for yourself through the effort you put into it. It definitely wasn't something that Lena gave to you. You made this life possible. You didn't do it all on your own, of course. You were only able to come this far thanks to everyone who supported you along the way. Could anyone really believe that Lena was the one who orchestrated all this?
He has a movies file on his computer.
I'm positive. All the people you've met thus far, and all the things you've experienced, created the person you are now. Lena's just one of those people, and nothing more.
You really think so?
Still, York and I both fell for that message of hers. Maybe her plan really is still moving forward after all.
Stop joking around. I'm seriously concerned about this.
Sorry, Patty.
He's DMing himself? What is this?
What am I going to do with you, Zach?
By the way, did you change your hair color back in order to signify some important decision you made?
Yeah, I guess I did. After losing everything, I finally found my true self. So I've decided to accept everything that comes to me from this point on.
I think that color looks great on you.
Really? Thanks, Zach. I'll never give up. I'm determined
Well, we
to
said that
overcome my
already.
cursed blood, whatever it takes.
And you will. That's why York chose you to be his assistant, you know. He always knew you had it in you.
Wow, he really thought that highly of me? Suddenly I feel really motivated now. This is crazy. I don't even know what I should get started with first.
Now that's the Patricia Clarkson I know.
Oh, I got it. I want to go and get one of Alexis's chocolate sundaes.
Not a bad idea. They are to die for.
Please
Yeah,
just shut up.
They're
What the
like
fuck?
the deadly premonition of ice cream.
What? Stop it. Deadly premonition, lol. Deadly premonition, lol. This is so stupid.
Well, so long, Zach. I'll come visit you next summer. Louisiana summers are just too hot for me to handle.
You're always welcome here. Bye now.
Okay. Okay, alright. Goodbye, York. Tell E? Oh, Emily, right? Because he's DMing York in the spirit world? Okay. Oh my god. He just hard shut off the computer like that. He didn't shut a fucking thing down. He just hit that power button, baby.
Feels like today is going to be another wonderful day. Now, time for some coffee. No matter what the plan is, coffee should always come first. Isn't that right, Emily?
Alright, and that's it, right? Bowling sound. That's... We're ending with bowling? No way bowling lady's still alive, right? Surely. Oh! Hungan is bowling. That was the Mario coin sound. Did you hear that? Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Okay. S rank, of course we did. So anyway, Goku and Broku, well, I guess just Goku, because Deadly Premonition happens, and Broku supposedly die. Well, Goku dies and Broku emerges, right? But then Goku isn't actually dead, and he comes back, even though he was definitely dead. But now he's back, but now he's also two, right? Goku and Broku are both existing in the physical world at the same time. Presumably due to the influence of the red seeds. However, we kill Forest Kaysen again, and he's still there. But Aaliyah never acknowledges him. I guess she was possessed and then passed the fuck out. So that doesn't make sense. But anyway, and then they fuse. Goku and Broku do the fusion dance. They fuse together, and we beat Kaysen, who's the shadow bad guy this whole time. The end. But yeah, there's a lot of inconsistencies. That maybe I'm just so fucking at the beginning of the cutscene when Patricia's being really rude. That just might have been the influence of the red seeds on like York's fucking. Who stole Zack's hairline? Cancer. Cancer did. My man had cancer. That's what happened to his hairline. That's it. He had cancer. That's where it went. Which that too. York, I guess, just used magic powers of heaven and cured cancer. For fun. He could have just did that at any time, I suppose, but... But I don't. There's a lot of inconsistencies. One being Patricia being confused by York but understanding Zack. Right? Because when she meets him originally, he's York. But when he becomes old, he becomes Zack. And she like did not question that his name was Zack even though she knew him as York. But then when York appeared, she's like, "Who is this?" And he's like, "I'm Francis York Morgan." And she's like, "Oh, so you're just like Zack?" You knew him. He's the one you knew. You didn't know Zack. You know York. You don't know Zack. Why are you confused by this? But then in the post-credits scene, he's like, "Oh, you know, York always knew you were great, and that's why he picked you as the assistant." And she's like, "Wow, really? He liked me?" So you do know who he is. Why are you confused? You do know him. Why are you acting like you didn't know him? He had to introduce himself like a Smash Bros. Character. Aw, Matt, could you imagine if he was in Smash Bros? He shows his little badge, that's his intro. FBI Agent Francis York Morgan. It'd be awesome. I'd play that game again. So yeah, that didn't make sense. Her being confused by York Zack York. He'd be top tier, he'd be broken as fuck. What else was weird? I don't even remember, man. Shit's so fucking dense. So much just happened. But I do like how they use the whistle song like in-game now. So in the first Deadly Premonition, we hear it as the player, but there's nothing that indicates that anyone in the game hears that music, right? That music is for the benefit of us. But in this game, York has whistled it. We met Kaysen earlier. You missed that, Rez, but we've seen Kaysen a couple times in this game right now. He whistled it, and then I guess presumably we whistled it at the end because we killed Kaysen. And then Willie was also here. The dog was also here. And it's also weird that Willie the dog was York's computer background. Not quite sure what that's about. Oh, the hair complimenting. Zack already complimented her hair, but I guess he was like half dead at the time, so maybe he didn't remember. But how the fuck is he DMing himself right? Zach is talking to York through the computer from the other world. How does that work? Special rewards? Penalty? Enemies defeated. Wild dogs 12. Okay. Chapter select load. No, 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 no. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I want to load the game. You don't regret these streams, but you somehow regret this game being made. You don't feel like Deadly Premonitions needed this particular sequel. This was not the sequel you're hoping for. Like I said, I'm going to have to play it again before I, like, really kind of dig in my opinion. And that ending was so fucking bizarre and had so much to it that I liked and I'm going to think about. Because the shit that's interesting to me, and... oh, there's a little red leaf next to the save file. That's dope. You're sure it's not as bad, but it was such a weird thing? Yeah, it was pretty weird. It's definitely weird. So... hold on. Ooh! What is this? Hold on. Pause. New Game Plus? Is this how the first game started? Or not the first game, but our first time through it? Is this how it started? I don't remember. I guess it could be. That might be the beginning. I really don't remember this. You want to say yes? I think you might be right. I think this is how it started. Yes, it is. Alright, so this is a New Game Plus. Willy in Smash Bros, just a normal dog to go with Duck Hunt. Chainsaw. Yeah, this is absolutely the beginning of the game. So this is a New Game Plus. "88 hours later." Yeah, this is absolutely it. Now we're gonna be Girl and Pizza Boy.
God damn it.
Yeah, okay, that's just New Game Plus. Cool, I can shut that down. Have this. And let's have music. And of course, the best song. What if there's the true ending? Well, I'll find out when I replay this, because I am going to replay it. But I want to go back and play the first one again before I come back to 2. But yeah, so my opinion on this game overall. Like I said, the ending really has me fucked up, and I don't know how to feel about it yet. But, to me, Deadly Premonition, the first one, was like someone held up like a funhouse mirror to Twin Peaks. It had all of the elements of Twin Peaks in it, but not exactly the same story. Things have been shifted and a little twisted, and, you know, familiar characters have the personality of other characters from the show, and, you know, it's not one-to-one. Deadly Premonition 2 is like you took Deadly Premonition and held up a funhouse mirror to it. It's generally the same story in like a bare-bones structural sort of way. It's small town again, it's Red Seed murder again, the sheriff is secretly the bad guy again, but not the big bad guy, because the big bad guy is still Forrest Kaysen. The big difference in tone, though, and I kind of get it, right? Because Deadly Premonition was like a true small town in the middle of fucking nowhere. Everybody knows everybody. You know, very similar to Twin Peaks. So when Anna dies in Deadly Premonition, it's a big deal for everybody in the town because everybody at least kind of knew Anna. In Deadly Premonition 2, you're in a small town, but you're like a suburb of a big city, and the person that died is like the rich old money family that you know owns most of the town, but you've never really dealt with on a personal level, and you don't particularly care for any of them. So everyone's attitude towards the death wasn't so much like, oh my god, this is a horrible tragedy, and was more so, you know, like a morbid curiosity or a spectacle, some sort of wacky thing happening in this small town where nothing crazy ever really happens. So no one's really personally affected by the murders outside of the Clarksons themselves. So it doesn't have the same emotional pull to it. You think the problem you have with this game more than one is that one was hindered by technology at the time, while this game was hindered by lack of budget? That's a valid extrapolation. And the tonal shift, you know, it's a big tonal shift between Deadly Premonition and Deadly Premonition 2. This game's definitely more over the top. It's leaning into, because you knew Deadly Premonition, the first one, was a little wacky, a little weird. They leaned into that. I feel like they kind of flanderized themselves a little bit. Deadly Premonition 2 is kind of like a flanderized Deadly Premonition. A little bit. And, you know, there's pros and cons to that. And so, like I said, going into it, I picked up on the difference in tone, like, right away. And I thought it was different. I thought, you know, like you said, I really liked Deadly Premonition, so I wasn't sure how to feel about it. But now that it's all done, and there's another reason why I feel like I need to play the game a second time, is because, you know, I kind of, when I first played Deadly Premonition, I didn't do a lot of the side quests, and to be fair, that's not my fault, because the side quests are very fucking, like, secretive with the fucking, like, time slots you have to do them in. Really fucking weird. Very restrictive. I straight up had to, like, take a side quest guide and then organize it by, like, chapter appearance, so I knew what time frame I had to do all these fucking side quests in. Deadly Premonition 2 doesn't seem to have that same restraint. You can kind of do shit whenever you want. But the side quests in 2 are like, go shoot 12 squirrels for me. And this is coming from like a bounty board instead of from a person. And the side quests you do get from people still kind of work out to be, you know, go do this little, like, uninspired task and then come back to me. Whereas in, like, first Deadly Premonition, like, the big reward for doing the side quests was you learned more about these characters, and you learned how they were all kind of related to the case, or related to Anna, or related to somebody close to Anna. So by doing these quests, you're learning more about these characters and realizing how interconnected everything is, which is something I kind of didn't really get my first time through. But this time, I felt like I tried to take it as slow as possible for as long as possible, and wasn't getting the same sort of reward for what I had been doing. Like the Graveyard Man, right, Rez, you brought him up earlier. He was not related to the story whatsoever. He does not get brought up by anybody in the story, as far as I know. He just served his own little isolated purpose of, I'm the weird UFO guy, I need you to take photos of these fucking fleur-de-lis things or whatever. And that was the end of it, you know? We learned a little more about him, but there was no, like, greater payoff. I don't feel like I got more out of the story in general because I engaged in those side quests. Need to lock your windows. Windy storm happening? I love a windy storm. Go lock them windows. It pissed me off because he's actually interesting. Yeah, I was hoping for more too, but that was not the case. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more. And like there's no post game to this one. I guess there's the new game plus, but there's no like, at the end of the first Deadly Premonition, you had like post game free roam. You could just keep going around town and, you know, doing more side quests and stuff. And this one, you don't have that, and that's fucked up because there's so many mini games to play in this one. You have stone skipping, you have bowling, you have the skateboard bullshit. Apparently there's skateboard races that I never got to. That was a thing I was told about in the game. I never found those. I finally got to do the freaking, like, fan boat tour. Apparently camping too. Yeah, there's little campsites around the map. I didn't use those a single time. That too, I didn't use most of the items, like, a single fucking time. Like, the Cold Be Gone that you saw me use in the final dungeon, like, right at the end, that's the only time I ever used that. Same with, like, the antidote. I never used that before, either. You love seeing the tutorial pop up in the last level? Dude, we unlocked a mini game, so the little fucking fan boat tour is like a shooting gallery. And when we got to that, it was like in the story, and he ferried us to like the pre-final dungeon that railroaded us to the end. So there was not a chance in hell I could get a second attempt on that minigame. I got to play that minigame one time because it was in the story. And that's it. And there's no post-game. It's just straight into New Game Plus. So, will I be able to do it right away, or am I gonna have to fucking wait? Why have it then? That's my opinion on a lot of the shit they put in the game. This game feels like a mile wide and an inch deep. Like, the main story took like, probably like 7 hours, maybe, of my 42-hour playthrough. Was probably the main story, and the other 30 plus hours were me dicking around. And they gave you all these features. They gave you like different ammo types. Like there's fire ammo, there's like shock ammo or something, I think. We were using the Magnum rounds at the end, just a higher firepower. And most of the little, like, charms that you use to upgrade your shit, I still didn't even have the resources for. After dicking around for 30 hours, I didn't have most of the fucking components to make, like, the endgame shit. And as you saw, I didn't need it. It was not necessary. It's cool that it's in there, don't get me wrong. But, like, you made all these features, then kind of did nothing with them. And I would have preferred less features that I used more. But yeah, I don't know the development history of Deadly Premonition 2. Like you said, Rez, I don't know if there really were budgetary restraints, or if there was some sort of time crunch, or shit went wrong, or what the fuck happened. But, you know, Deadly Premonition didn't really come from a pedigreed background either. It had its own fucking turmoils. And yet, you know, it kind of... I like it more... You know, the more I play it, the more I like that. Do you think there'll be a Deadly Premonition 3? Jeff Kramer, the voice of York, he came out of retirement to do Deadly Premonition 2. He had retired as a voice actor. He wasn't doing this shit anymore, but came back for Deadly Premonition 2. I don't think he's probably going to do that again. But I wish we got more about Forest Cason and the Red World and the Red Trees and all that shit. Because the more I was thinking about, don't mind my chair arms, you hear they're making little fart noises. They're adjustable. And I keep moving them. There's no way to lock them in place. But so my concept of like Deadly Premonition as a series and what purpose I believe like the games themselves should serve. The games should serve as the lens through which we view this red tree bullshit, right? So, fucking, you know, you have your mystery, your little murder mystery, whatever the fuck it is, and, you know, that's kind of the vessel that transports us, you know, through the bullshit of the red tree shit. And, like, the red tree shit really wasn't prominent in this story until, like, the end. Like, sure, there was the Sang Rouge, and it's fucking made from the red seeds, and this is kind of what got York looking for the red seed shit. This is the first red seed case, right, that he does, and he doesn't even know it at first. So it makes sense that we wouldn't learn a whole lot from this, because York doesn't know diddly shit in the first Deadly Premonition. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna revisit the first one again. I'm gonna do a second playthrough of the second one in my own time as well, and see if I get more out of it the second time, especially since it's a new game plus kind of deal. Maybe there is a little bonus, I don't know. But I wish we learned more about this red tree stuff, because that's the most interesting thing. Like I said, the murder mystery is what it is, and it's cool and it's fun, and I like that, you know, we got this different lens to look through this bullshit. We had, like, the really serious sad, this was more wacky, a little more lighthearted overall, and I don't hate that. But I feel like we did all that for what? For what purpose? But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a 3. Forest Cason exploded, and we did that in the modern era of 2019. So that closes the loop, I suppose. It feels like a Silent Hill that could have been. So the original, like, iteration of Deadly Premonition on the 360 had, like, Resident Evil Silent Hill, like, tank controls of rotate and then walk, and then rotate and then walk, and shoot and then walk. But then when they re-released it, you know, like, both on Steam as well as the Switch, they modernized it, and maybe PlayStation 3 as well. They modernized the controls to what you guys saw when I played it. So it was definitely part of the holy trinity of Resident Evil type game. But not really, because it wasn't successful. It just gained a cult following over time. And it got just enough momentum for them to squeeze out a second one. I don't know, when this game came out, I heard a bunch of bad shit about it. And they're like, bah, 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 it's horrible. And I don't think it's horrible. I do agree it's confusing. And the story really did kind of feel like it just kind of all spilled out at the same time. To my knowledge, the only thing that kind of... Because, like, you know, the sheriff guy was a bad guy again. Melvin, the silly, goofy Melvin, making movie references and coming up with dumb shit about himself in like, the form of, like, a movie, like, teaser. Just is a bad guy that's motivated to take over the town for some reason, just out of fucking nowhere. Acts like the greatest dad in the world, super cool guy. You know, loves his kid, and then out of nowhere, I fucking hate my kid, I want to kill my kid so I can become the ruler of this town, out of fucking nowhere, is crazy. And the only little tiny inkling of a hint, at least that I noticed, retrospectively, in hindsight, was that it was most logical that he's the one that killed Galena, because Galena, right, was in jail when she was murdered and cut up. So most logically, Melvin was the one that did that. But also, if you suspect a Clarkson is the one that's killing the Clarksons, which I kinda did right away, it kind of makes sense that, you know, the Clarksons own this town. It's not out of the realm of possibility that, you know, they would break into the jail one way or another, whether they have the keys or just, you know, have the influence to get in there and do what they gotta do. But to my knowledge, that's the only potential hint that, you know, something's fucked with Melvin. With George, again, it's kind of a hindsight thing. But the hint for George being the fucking raincoat killer is George is always there when the raincoat killer is there. When you're first going through the woods, he's there to meet you on the side of the road. When you go to the sawmill, he fucking took you there. When you're in the hospital, he's right there fucking with you. So it makes sense. And in hindsight, you're like, oh, what a fool I was to not notice the raincoat killer only pops up when George is with me and then we get separated. But Melvin being a bad guy just kind of came out of nowhere. I did, however, like, know almost instantly that Patricia was a Clarkson, that Melvin was married to a Clarkson. However, never would have guessed that Patricia was a pure Clarkson. like 100% Clarkson. You know what I mean? You don't get the age skip from, like, young York to old Zach. So, like I said, the story is, you know, we're on our way to New Orleans for a vacation, we stop in this small town, shit happens, we're trying to figure out what happens, we find out that Lena, who was the Clarkson, but, you know, supposed to be Clarkson heir that ran away from home, came back and is a wacky scientist making the Sang Rouge drug and wants to kill the rest of her family because she thinks her family's cursed in some sort of way, right? So she does all that shit. She blows herself up and blows her dad up. Then Melvin goes missing. And then Patricia gets kidnapped. And then we find where Patricia's being held, and Patricia's being held by her dad. And her dad was in love with the lady that blew herself up and her dad up. And because they were in love, you know, the lady that made the Sang Rouge and blew her dad up was like, hey, I want you to marry my sister with whom I produced Patricia with, just so you can kill her later and kill Patricia later, and that's gonna end the Clarkson bloodline, because now all the Clarksons will be dead, and then you're free to rule the town. And he's like, yeah, I want that shit. I fucking want that shit. And so he's trying to do that, but we show up and stop him, and he has a last-minute change of heart because Patricia's like, yes, I deserve to die, please kill me. I'm bad, I'm a bad person, I have this bad blood, I need to die. And he's like, oh, wait a minute, wait, you want to die? I don't want to do this anymore. And decides to be a good guy, and he dies instead. And that's like it. You know, that's the end of the past. We're like, welp. All the bad guys are dead now, because we don't suspect Avery. And York just leaves, knowing that Patricia is safe, Patricia's being taken care of by Danny Clarkson, in air quotes, because he married into the Clarksons, right? He was Galena's husband. So he has had a change of heart as well. He's now a nice guy. He's kind of watching over and being the assistant to Patricia, letting Patricia run the Clarkson family. You know, and we fuck off, we go do Deadly Premonition, because at that point, we're now interested in the Sang Rouge and the Red Seeds. So York now goes off to Washington, you know, a few years later to go do Deadly Premonition. Deadly Premonition happens and we lose Zach, and he quits being an FBI agent. After that, I guess what kind of spurs all this is Aaliyah, the FBI lady at the end that was trying to shoot us. Her younger brother also got addicted to Sang Rouge, and it put him in a weird fucking coma. So now she is investigating the red powder and the red seeds, and finds these, you know, 2 cases that York was a part of in regard to the Sang Rouge shit, and is looking over these old case files and goes, you know, hey, this shit doesn't add up. I'm trying to find a cure for my brother's addiction, psychosis shit that's going on. So I'm going to start investigating this former FBI agent, which led to the interrogation sequence that, you know, kind of starts this game. And so she's interrogating Zach York about the Lucare incident, because that's where the Sang Rouge comes from. And, you know, now he's telling the story. And he tells most of the story, and she's kind of not buying it. And is like, yeah, you know, you're saying all this shit, and it just sounds too convenient and doesn't really fucking make sense. But for some reason, the pizza boy, that other guy that went on to play Sudoku for the rest of his life, he believes York and is like, yeah, no, this guy's telling the truth. So he kind of helps York, like, subdue Aaliyah, because she's starting to get aggressive about all this. And so York handcuffs her, steals her gun, and then flies back down to Lucare to try and save Patricia, because now Patricia's missing. And through his ramblings with Aaliyah and the pizza boy, kind of comes to the realization that Avery, who we thought was just a big old softy, was, you know, a little more involved in this than we initially thought. So we fly down to Lucare to try and stop him and save Patricia, and, you know, you saw the rest. So that's the purpose of the time skip. The purpose of the time skip is, I don't know, we needed time to continue to flow forward so we could ground ourselves, but then also give us an excuse to go and recount this, like, prequel. Rather than just making this just a prequel, we made it a sequel where, like, you know, all the gameplay occurs in a flashback to an event that takes place before the first Deadly Premonition. Because you can't really push the story forward because you got rid of York. You know, so you don't have that anymore. So the only way you can kind of expand on it is to go backwards. And since the first Deadly Premonition opened with him holding up the seeds and being like, we've been chasing these puppies all across the country, huh, Zach? Like, that kind of gives you room to tell a prequel story. And this was that story of how he first got involved in the Red Seed stuff. And, like, from that perspective, it's not horrible, because one of the side quests in Deadly Premonition is we find out some guy in the town has been selling a powdered red drug. They didn't name it in Deadly Premonition, but that's Sang Rouge. So that concept of, you know, the red seeds being turned into, like, a cocaine of sorts was established in the first game. So that grounding for, you know, this game, you know, makes plenty of sense. So that wasn't an issue. Wonder why they didn't just go for a different protagonist. Maybe they were afraid, and maybe rightfully so, that people wouldn't be as excited about a Deadly Premonition sequel that doesn't feature Francis York Morgan. I think that probably would have been better for the purposes of, like, telling the story and making it a proper sequel and actually expanding on, like, the Red Tree lore. I don't know. Like I said, that's why I need to play it again. I need to maybe look into the development, like, circumstances of this game to get a better understanding of, like, maybe what they were trying to go for, or, you know, what happened, or what's going on. I definitely feel conflicted, and I don't recall how I felt the first time through the first Deadly Premonition, but I know it wasn't all positive. So, which is why I'm hesitant to really kind of, you know, plant my flag and be like, Deadly Premonition 2 is shit. Because I don't think it's shit. And maybe a second playthrough, now that I kind of know the story, maybe I'll uncover more things like I did the second time I played the first Deadly Premonition. Because it definitely is a game that grew on me the more I played it. So maybe that's the case for this too. Get head off because you gotta get up early. This has been a blast overall. Thanks for the streams and for getting to chat about it all afterwards. Yeah, I'm happy to chat about it. This was, like, I really like this series. And I like these goofy mysteries like Alan Wake and shit where I kind of, there's like a bigger, spookier metaphysical subtext to everything. That's fun. But yeah, man, you have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I'm glad you could see the exciting conclusion to Deadly Premonition 2. But I feel like they just kind of did a weird shit in this one for the sake of doing weird shit. Like the whole, like the sanctuaries, the triangle sanctuaries. What the hell was that about? I kind of get like his weird recreated murder room. Because he's been obsessing about this case for the past like 20 years or something, 15 years. But I don't really get the triangles or the milk wall and all that weird stuff. I feel like they just made him do eccentric things because he's eccentric man. I think the contrast with Deadly Premonition 1 and 2 character writing is Deadly Premonition 1 characters were like generally unremarkable people in a remarkable circumstance. Right? Like fucking... Do you remember the twins, like, grandpa? Not really. He didn't really do anything. But when you talked to him, he was like very emotionally impacted by what was going on. Same with the twins' mom. You remember her? No, you don't. You don't remember her. What did she ever do? Nothing, but, you know, she also was affected by the murder that happened in some way. But in Deadly Premonition 2, the characters are really memorable, you know. Raven, the taxi girl, is a very distinct persona. The concierge slash chef slash everybody else, bellboy, he's a very unique and memorable character. You won't forget him. But none of these characters were tied very heavily to the overall story. Like the priest. The priest didn't have really too much he made the drums for you. You did that. But he wasn't really tied back to the whole Clarkson case in any way. And, you know, none of them were really affected by it. They're just like, oh, did you hear this crazy fucking Clarkson shit, dude? This is wild. And that's like it. That's their level of engagement with the, like, the overall plot. So I feel like the characters were, you know, stronger in this. But they didn't really serve a purpose beyond that, beyond just being wacky characters. I'm afraid of what the next song is. Yep, I should be afraid. Give me another Yakuza song. But yeah, overall, I think the first Deadly Premonition's better. More cohesive. As much as, like, that game doesn't make a whole lot of sense, this one felt like it made less sense. But we'll see. Like I said, New Game Plus, maybe New Game Plus is where it's at, man. Maybe I'll have all the mini-games unlocked early. Maybe I'll have a bunch of shit, like, right away. And I can kind of really tear into it in a different way. And maybe that'll make it feel better. You know, maybe the New Game Plus is like the true experience, but who knows? Alrighty, well, I think this is where we're going to call it for tonight. Got any plans for the next stream game? I don't know. I want to get... It's spooky season, man, so I gotta start doing spooky games. But I'm not gonna be here the weekend of, like, the 24th of October. So 24, 25, 26. There's not going to be anything happening that weekend. I'm going to be out of town. So, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I don't have any hardcore plans. I know in the near, and put that in like air quotes or put an asterisk next to it. In the near future, I want to finally play Mazurna Falls, which is yet another Resident Evil-y type, Twin Peaks-y type game from Japan. But this one's on the PlayStation 1. So that'll happen fairly soon. Fairly soon that will occur. But I'm sure I'll find something else. I'll find some other spooky game. Defense is playing Outlast, which is what I was gonna do. And I still might. I think it's a pretty short game, so we might have room for that somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I got lots of stuff. Got plenty of things I could stream. But I don't know if we're going to dive straight into another story game like this, or, you know, maybe I do a couple more Mario Kart streams, or maybe go back to Bug Fables and do that post-game stuff. Don't tell Main Dog. So who knows? Because I still haven't put that on my games completed on stream list, so there's some ambiguity to if we're done with it or not. So yeah, tomorrow will be a surprise. I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow, so you don't want to miss that. But I can tell you what will happen tomorrow for certain. We're going to spin that fucking wheel. That wheel shall be spun. I don't think there's anyone to raid tonight. Social security number reveal? It's possible. Very unlikely, but it's possible. Oh, what a banger. I haven't even played this one, but what a great song. Now, let me refresh one more time, make sure no one's going live at the last second at 1:30 in the morning. Alright, yeah, it's a big old no. So I'm gonna shut her down. You guys have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Defense, again, thank you for your raid, buddy. Much appreciated. Luke, thank you for your resub. Thank you for your streaks and your redeems and being engaged both on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You have a good night. Bye. And goodbye, YouTube chat.